guys? This is Stargan, coming back at you with another game of Hardcore Minecraft. We are here in the canal, and we are digging. That's all that's going on here. That's all that's ever going to happen. We're probably going to do this for a real long time. No, I don't know how long we're going to do it today, but I do know that it's not going to be quick. This project is going to take a really long time, and most people will not assume that it's worth doing. But let me tell you why they're wrong. They're not wrong. It's not worth doing. I'm doing it anyway. I don't care. We have to reunite the crime family. It's very important. We put this off for far too long. And since I'm, like, literally never going to die again, it's very important. You know, there might have been a time where I would be like, you know, whatever. We'll just deal with it. After all, we're going to die. But we might never die again. Especially if we spend the next 50 days of playing here in this tunnel. Hello, that one trombone. But this will be where I will have wished that the canal was properly made. But, you know, it's alright. We know that there are canals, and we'll be able to find them. Whether or not we run into sections where I'm like, wait, did I just follow a river here? Which the answer will usually be yes. We'll have to make sure the riverbanks are safe also. Hello, Natasha. Alright, just wanted to make sure there wasn't any stuff up there. Some gravel or whatever, that's okay. We just didn't want there to be what I would call enemies, although they would say they lived here first. The good thing about a project this ridiculous is that it's not. It's just a marker for the world that we're going to live in forever. And we'll have a canal. Now, would it be better if I had actually built the canal in a proper place? Yes, definitely yes. But we might just do, like, you know, I could do anything, but we'll probably do like an official span over to where the next couple thousand are, because there's a big chunk here at the beginning, and then we went for a bit, and then I was finally like, all right, no, now we're going to get our act together and properly have a canal. And I probably said the sentences, we'll never have to do this again, so it doesn't matter, or some variant of those sentences. Just a lot, but that's okay. Because it doesn't matter if we're wrong. It will matter that we're going to have to knock down our entire light structure on one side. Oh, that's fun. Our safety here is atrocious in some areas. It's just like, oh yeah, there's a chasm right to the left. We figured no one would ever need to walk there again. And you know, normally I would have been right. Normally. Now, would it be better if I was picking up some of this stone? Yeah, but only in the abstract sense, right? Oh yeah, a beacon. I could build a beacon. I don't think it would matter, though, because the beacon wouldn't travel with me. Because I made a beacon and then I didn't understand the concept or something, and then I got rid of it. But besides planting huge amounts of wheat, this is sort of the most me video there is. Because I know I give the impression of a real interesting guy, but I am incredibly boring. Well, boring's not the right word. Tedious. Look, Natasha, I made the thing called a beacon, and then I didn't get anything for it. So to me, it seemed like I didn't understand it. You can make it out of what, like iron or emerald or gold? I might have enough gold, even though I put it in silly places sometimes. And I could just go get more gold. Gold's easy. But you would have to, I mean, once you built it, I mean, you said it's like an effect, but it would only stay on you when you're in the area, I imagine. It wouldn't be like forever. $128 blocks? I think I have that much gold. If not, then close to it. I put it around in weird places. I do not have that much iron, though. I'm always spending it. Gravel my loathed. Why did I even look? If I just don't look, then I don't have to think about it and it doesn't matter. I'm trying to have a good time, there's no need to look at my inventory. Yeah, so you could put it, if you wanted to like strip mine an area, it would make a lot of sense, I guess. But not like this, where you're moving just in a straight line. Strip mining a line. It's not really a strip mine, just a strip. Oh, I ran out of torches, but that is okay. It's all better now. So I think now we've made about 10% of the canal safe. Maybe slightly less. So, great progress. But, like, not today. Today we did just a couple percentage points. Don't know how long I feel like doing this today. We'll probably fly off to the Mushroom Island again and look for the shulker and not find it again. Because that's who I am. I am a lamentable creature of habit. Oh, yeah, Tori. Merry Christmas to you as well. I need to wall this off. Oh, I don't. I don't have any stone because I threw it down. That's okay, I can solve that. All better. The good news is we're finding little bits of iron, and I love iron. You can turn it into railway. A very important function. Everything else, I mean, who cares? You might be able to use copper for something. You can use it for a lot of things, in fact, but one of the things you can't use it for is being in my inventory right now. It's not a unacceptable copper function. If I could stop doing that. Obnoxious. Alright, so that's taken care of. Clearance on both sides. Yes, yes, yes. Pillar could be a problem. Pillar could be a problem. I have this sickening feeling that I'm gonna do all of this work and then I'm gonna make some stupid mistake. Like, do I need to clear? Alright. I need to make some choices. Let me out of the water now, please. Alright, so the canal goes here, and then we have like a couple K, right? We run up here, and then it spurs over to the negative Z a couple hundred. No, the opposite of that. Because that little canal thing there, that's just a miniature one. Because the true canal goes up this way. Through here, yeah, and then straight here, and here's where the 420 canal-ish is, yeah. So here's where the next work will be done. This is going to be much more annoying because it's going to be on the surface, so we're going to have to like deal with foes and stuff. But whatever. It is necessary. We'll also have to swap various tools much more often, but it'll be alright. 2 in vertical space for the whole thing. Of course, when it is dirt like it is right here, it is very quick going. We'll need to keep an eye on the shovel power. I I don't think the vines hurt them. If they do, then I'll just, like, scream. Alright, so that went super quick. Another span here taken care of. We are going to want to get some light, of course. It's going to be more dangerous than we'd prefer, but one cannot have everything. Yeah, I guess a lot of the canal is actually going to be dirt rather than stone, depending on the biome that it's around. I had forgotten that. So that'll make this marginally quicker than I had anticipated. And by marginally, I mean rather a lot, because I mean, with the shovel, this is fast going. Not like the noble netherite pickaxe has a lot to be ashamed of. You know, it's a great pickaxe and does its job well. I'll put that torch there, that way when we turn around later, we can knock it down. It's okay, the torches go on that side of the wall. That's like, it's not a negotiable thing. My rockets! See, this is why. Anyway. Okay, this is already at negative 2400, so we're much further along than I had thought. Making, I mean, relatively quick work indeed. Of course, then there's a big span that we've got to do in the other direction, but Good progress. And if we get many more dirt paths like this, then we'll be able to go very quickly indeed. So, I've been thinking, what should I play next? Because Hades, I'm not like 100% done with it, but I mean, we're nearly done with the Steam achievements. And while I might pick it up every now and then, you know, they did a good job of pacing how your unlocks and achievements would go towards what I would call the not average player's attention span. I wouldn't call myself an average video game player, but just like what I would sort of expect for like a person who got really into a game, you know, right around 80 or 100 hours, where you're finally like, okay, now I feel like I'm good. You know, there's not too much left for me that I want to do. Some games, you know, they have a lot more than that, but this one, Hades, I mean to say. You know, maybe I can try to do some a little faster, little speed run things or whatnot. But I want another game to be playing, you know, like every day. And I'm not really that into Minecraft. In terms of like, you know, like I just there's nothing new I want to do. Not really. I like doing this, and I like planting wheat. Oh, I was planting wheat this morning. It was great. I didn't stream it, but I was just growing wheat and knocking it over, picking it up. That was fun. But you know, it is the winter Steam sale, and I just picked up a game called Stardew Valley that has been very highly recommended to me. It sounds sort of like Harvest Moon in a lot of ways, but better is how everybody describes it. And a lot of my friends really like it, and everyone's told me for years that I should play it, so I think that's the next thing that we'll do. May not be. There's also this game, Slime Rancher, that somebody told me to pick up, and I got that, so I might do that. I don't know. And I was loving New Vegas. I might actually just not play any of those new games for a second. The thing about New Vegas, though, is I very much feel like some of my old friends and I, we called it the Skyrim problem, where you can't play Skyrim for 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour, right? Like, that's just spool up time. Slime Rancher is fun. Don't remember nothing of it, though. Yep, he described it as, you know, just like a fun game to do. Not like anything that was going to be life-changing. But, you know, it was 99 cents. Not really, it was $5, but I took the opportunity to pick up a couple games for my already overloaded Steam library. Nothing feels better than buying stuff for low prices. And we'll just do a little fly in here. Get us going to where we need to go. Because ideally, I'll find my shulker. I know roughly where it is, after all. And also, I knew we were coming upon the Badlands, and it always cheers me up to look at them. It's just a lovely shade of orange and red. The juxtaposition with the sand and the water, just lovely. We'll have a beautiful sunrise that we will go, I think, right in the direction of. Yeah, unfortunately, we still need to go sort of this direction-ish. Alright, so if I was a shulker, where would I have been left? Taking the position that it is here and it does exist. Alright, none of these places. Got it. Hey, I found it! At last! Oh, shulker box my heart. Finally, you've been returned to me. With my bundles. I know you'll think, did you even need it that much? Look, my 4 totems of Undying were in here. Oh, I did the thing. Whoops. Alright, good stuff. And I left the other ones at home, right? Right, yeah, for a reason I can describe as one I thought to be good at the time. we should be able to coast here, like, pretty far. And, yeah, at last, reunited with the shulker box. And made really, really solid progress on the canal. A couple more sessions chipping away at it, and, we shouldn't be terribly, terribly far away. Oh, I'm doing the leg kicking thing again. I need to pay attention to that. You want your avatar's legs to be together for aerodynamic speed. When they're doing the leg kicking, they are going too slow. Even though it is nice to be able to peacefully look down at the beauty of the landscape. And what a landscape it is. Even though we just flew over it and complimented it, it bears repeating that it looks very nice. I think we've got one rocket left. We've got enough to make some more in our inventory, but I think we should just be able to get it. Because at this angle, we're going like 15 degrees further towards X than Z, and I think that should get us right about where we want to go on this drift. And we've got one more rocket to get us vertical over the mountains, the cherry groves that we'll be seeing relatively soon. Relatively soon. And that should do it. We'll remember this region here as the terrible place where a thunderstorm happened. Oh, and I was pretty off. Yeah, we need to get up here because that is Spawn Mountain there. This will be alright. Yeah, we'll be able to go right in, and we should have just enough to get home. Guess we'll just turn a little bit lefter here. And I don't think we're going to be losing altitude so quickly that we're not going to be able to just coast right on in. Here in the tulips. Hello, dog. Who's a good dog? Who's friend? Wait, what? My chests have changed. Okay. They have all changed. Double chests are green and have a little bow on them with little pine slash spruce trees there, and then a little red box with these supposed to be little stars, little funny stars. So there you go. Very exciting cosmetic change. I was confused, but then it made sense. What if instead of trying to manage what we put into the boxes, we just put a bunch of junk in them and then never went back again? Doesn't that sound better? Sounds better to me. Better than what? I'm sorry you asked, I don't know. Better than nothing. Maybe the same as nothing. Perhaps it's the same as nothing. But at least that's taken care of. And we'll have to walk down the mountain like a peasant. No, that's not true. We don't need rockets to fly. Oh, they all walked away. I wish to sell you things. Guess we're gonna have to sleep. Pig herd getting too thin. Is that really only like 40 pigs? Pathetic. So you're still waiting for the Santa in Terraria? If you miss it and have to wait a year, you're gonna lose it. Am I supposed to be playing Terraria today too? Or are you waiting for Santa to come to you and you're afraid that if you're not there at the right time, then Terraria Santa won't come? Did you leave him cookies? No need to play sincerely. It's an NPC that sells Christmas things. Well, I'll probably boot it up to see. Seems like most games do a thing. I know when I played Dead by Daylight, they would have a little Christmassy thing, which is funny for that game because it's a horror game, but even evil clowns can wear Santa hats, right? Perhaps especially. Say in Christmas time they drop presents to give lots of items, and Halloween is a treat bag and costumes. Ah, nice. Alright, aren't these guys supposed to come over here and go to work? Are they even alive? Yes! Okay, maybe something happened to the one, because these people used to be masters over here, and then this dude is just a regular butcher, but it is a rather unfortified job block close to perilous potential things. And villagers have always been getting lost in this village anyway. But here's at least one master butcher. That importantly gets us emeralds, which we don't need, but it also frees up inventory space, which we do need. It's like I should have a hoe somewhere in here, but I don't remember where. Doesn't mean I do have it anyway. But I do need a bed to carry with me. Alright, I'm just gonna quit looking at these boxes, because if I keep looking at them, then I'll put it up. And I do want to keep playing. So I've got a box with a bunch of space in it, and that's the only thing that matters. Alright, how much gold do I have? Oh, you could dye them. You know, that didn't occur to me. That does sound like a good idea. And then I could have purposes for them and then ignore those purposes. Could you name them? Maybe. Yeah, no, it does look like we'll be short. Yeah, because right now we only have 111? No, 101 blocks. Yeah, we have 101 blocks. But hey, what's that? More gold? Well, it's not going to get us all the way there to 128, but you know, if we pick up the nuggets from all around, it still won't get there. But if we... Weren't there a lot of nuggets in one of these things? No, that was inside of a shulker. I remember. Oh no. That's fine. They are fungible, malleable. There are two different ways to make the gold bars, and I chose one unfavorable to my purpose. Alright, so 108 bars, pretty close. And he works for one. I thought the thing... Okay, yeah. There's one that to just do it, and then one to bring it to full power. So I guess we can do the one right now. I know where it is. It is in the box at home, next to the CDs. They're not. They're vinyl discs. Isn't it? I sure thought I left it in here. Well, I've mislaid it. I'll find it some other time. It doesn't matter. Maybe I threw it away. See, it's just Gen Z vinyl discs. I hope the Zoomers collect CDs again. That'd be funny. It will not surprise you to know that I have vinyl records and a record player, although I wouldn't call myself like a collector. I have, you know, several dozen albums, but we're gonna throw Pig Step on and look for this beacon. It's probably in the valuable chest of things. Yes, here it is. The first place I looked. So you just, like that? Yes, exactly! I can't climb up into the air. That's alright. just do like so, and then you make it even bigger eventually. I bet you're supposed to build it, you know. Oh, there you go. Right click. Ah, so here you go. It shows you when you have the different levels that the power-ups happen. So you can get haste or speed, jump boost, resistance. Oh, what to choose? It's so difficult. I don't understand. But it doesn't matter. Alright, so when we're around, it gives us little bits of resistance, so that's good. Does it make us feel safe inside? Well, you know, it does pierce marvelously up into the air also. Unironically, very nice to lead us home. Maybe I should have built it on the roof, though. You know, there's a... We already played one, but that wasn't a dance party. We were building through all of that. Did I take all the seeds out of here? Literally unplayable. Ah, there's some in the bundle. You know, with access to the bundle. Here you go, Garuda. But hey, we got a beacon. And we'll make a better one someday. Probably not today. Just Garuda and the dragon again. I like our plain little house. This would be like my real house. My house has like my room, like my area of the house. It has stuff like hanging up on the walls, but believe me when I tell you that these things were hanging on the walls when I got here. I like the stuff that's up, but none of it's mine, only the bookshelves. I've never felt the need to decorate. Luca loves all music, you know. He's an excitable little guy. But when the push comes to the shove, Luca's already there shoving them. That's important. You need muscle in a family like this. Can we see the beacon out of the window? Yeah, it's a bad place for the beacon. We'll move it. We'll definitely move it. Either to a place where we can see it from inside the house, like right over there in that field. Or like the top of the house, but probably somewhere where we can see it out of one of the windows, you know, for style. But that's going to do it for this video here. I don't know when we'll come back to the hardcore world. Maybe later on tonight, chip away at the canal again. Just remains to be seen. I'm going to get something to eat, and then we'll probably stream Terraria for a bit. That sounds fun. look around at the seasonal stuff there and play until I get annoyed with the inventory. Who knows how long that'll take. But thanks for hanging out, Natasha. I'll see you later if you're around. Good old Garuda.